If you're not, I'm Ellen McCauley at Pray It Up. If you are not getting emails from me, I do not have your right email address, so see me afterwards. Weight loss wisdom. The only limits in life are the ones you create. Mark had a beautiful description of the Bible, Luke. I loved it. Talking about preparing the way of the Lord and listening to the Lord. And I like the genealogy of the Lord Jesus. And I like when he got to Judah, because we have a new grandson coming in March, and his name is going to be Judah. So that's a very good name. I don't know if I mentioned that to you before. You are the author of the story of your life. And so what do? You tell yourself a different story. I can say, I have never been successful at losing weight and keeping it off. I've always gained it back. But wait a minute, I've lost weight at Pray It Off, and I've been here 8 years later. Maybe my future is different. You tell yourself a different story and you believe it. You are a co-creator with God. What are you afraid to grow or change? The greatest tragedy in life is to stay the same. The truth is you have nothing to lose but fear itself. When you decide to drop the fear, you can gain a life. You can also drop the pounds. I stopped being afraid. A lot of it had to do with prayer, but a lot of it had to do with doing this group, because I was so busy trying to help other people that I had less time to ruminate about all the things I was afraid about. And then I had special mantras set up when I felt like the fear was coming in. I would say, Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus, I trust in you. They come in, that voice that constantly talks to us. Oh, what if this happens? Jesus, I trust in you. Oh, it's very icy. You might have trouble getting to work. Jesus, I trust in you. Be happy. Choose to be happy. Like the prayer that Ellie said, we can never be enough. What is enough? We are who we are. You do this by giving the mind a new employer, the soul. I am my soul. Ask God to show you what he wants to you. Ask to be shown the way. I don't know, It's a Wonderful Life. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And when George Bailey was in that bar, he said, show me the way. Don't we just want to know the way? Lord, show me the way. What are we going to choose, love or fear? I've even included 33 verses from the Bible, so you can thump those Bibles and read about fear and anxiety. And some of these are the best ones ever. I love, life is more than food. The Lord is with me. I will not be afraid. Nothing can separate us from God's love. He gives us the power to live courageously. All that stuff on your mind, give it to Jesus again and again. Replace those fearful thoughts with his words of truth, because guess what? 99% of the stuff we're afraid of never happens. We waste all. You know how many times I thought I was going to die on my way to work? I didn't. I never have died driving to work. So why? I was worried all those times and it didn't kill me? He gives us the power to live courageously. Give it to him again and again. I've even included in here how to roast a cauliflower. It is an excellent, excellent recipe. Oh, look at people are starting to go, roasted cauliflower. Also, I put an article in here on snowshoeing, and I think it's one of the best. Bob and I even have our own snowshoes. We own it. And if you go on a hilly trail with powdery snow, with poles, you can burn 1,000 calories in an hour if you weigh 180. Well, Bob and I weigh a little over 180, and we can burn 1,000 calories. And I know Holly and Mark went because I saw it on Facebook. So check out snowshoeing. You can even rent snowshoes at Beaver Lake. Now we're going to listen to the song, Bob.